Hello everybody, welcome on our channel. I am the host, my name is David Dovbos and I'm in the property business from 2014. Today I have a property portfolio of 50 properties and I'm showing my journey and also journey of my students. So it's all the pros and cons. So today we are in the north of the UK and we're gonna talk about this investment. This investment belongs to our students, which is Sebastian. Hello, Sebastian.
Hey, David.
So, Sebastian, tell me where we currently are.
We're in West Yorkshire, not far away from Leeds, near M62. We have purchased here a property which previously been a pub and hotel above.
Okay.
And we're converting that into 11-bed HMO.
Okay, and also, is that land belong to that pub?
Yeah, that piece of land which is going to be turned into a car park belongs to the property. It came under the same plan.
How many cars do you think you're going to fit there?
I reckon 7-8 cars we easily fit here without making much manoeuvring. We've got off-street parking along this road here, which belongs to us as well. Then obviously there's a public parking over there, which has just been freshly refurbished.
There will be no issues with parking the car.
We've got other property which we're doing a 14-bed seats with no car park whatsoever and only off-street parking, and we've still gained the planning permission with no problems. So.
Okay. And how you find out about this property?
So actually, it's my wife who goes to do the nails next door has noticed a board in the window that the property is for sale, and we got in touch with the seller. We started the negotiations, which taken this property a bit longer than normally. It took us 2 months to actually seal the deal, and from then 2 months to actually do the bureaucracy side of things.
Okay, so we're gonna see inside, and Sebastian gonna tell us how he gonna convert the entire building to that 11-bed HMO. Okay, so it was an old pub. I'm guessing that the pub was on the ground floor, so everyone could get in from the road.
Yeah.
You told me once there was like a separate entrance.
There was a separate entrance which was bricked up, and there is a window which boarded up, which obviously for us is going to be a legal requirement, because obviously it's going to split into 2 rooms and need to have obviously their own window. So the window is on the other side, it's just been boarded up on this.
Okay, and on the ground floor, how many rooms you want to?
So basically it's going to be 4, 3 and 4.
Okay, so 4 over here. There is already a bathroom on the left side.
Yes, there's 1 bathroom which is going to be to the end room, which is going to separate entrance.
Okay.
And then there's going to be another bathroom there, which is going to be, I think this one's going to be only one which is shared between those 2 rooms, and then 2 we're going to have their own ensuite.
Okay, and there's also a kitchen. You can, I guess you can go first. Okay, so over here there will be shared kitchen for all of them, yeah? And because all the rooms are, well, more than 10 square meters, you don't need to have a massive kitchen.
No, it does not have to be, but on the top floor, because it's 2 floors, with this council, we've got a legal requirement under HMO regulations to provide another kitchen for. So the biggest rooms on top floor, we have our own kitchenettes.
So let's, I will guess, go first. We can see the first floor. So Sebastian, this property is now, you purchased that in the condition like that?
Yes, that was a part of the price. Basically, as you can tell, the property has undergone some kind of refurbishment, it's been ripped out.
And on this floor, I can straight away see the room's going to be quite big. What are you planning to do on this floor?
So basically, this is going to be a 3 rooms, but I think we're going to move actually these 2 stud walls to create equally the same room, so we can maximize the income from the rent in 10 years to come.
Okay. So let's see the second floor. Last floor, you want to fit how many rooms over here? You said 4, yeah? 4 en suite.
4 en suite.
They need to have some kitchen facility as well, yeah?
Yeah, that's the top floor. We're going to stick to the small kitchen facilities with our cooking facilities based on air fryers.
Okay, and that's it?
That's it.
Okay, so let's get back to the kitchen and we're going to talk about the numbers. So tell me, Seb, you bought that using bridging loan. Did you have from them like estimate valuation? What will be the done-up value?
Yes, before we signed the contract, obviously the bridging company has to do their own valuation. So the valuation came back at £560,000, and that's obviously from the bridging company, which actually more than I expected.
And the purchase price was?
The purchase price was £270,000, stamp duty and all that on top of it.
Okay, can you tell me something about the negotiation? The 270k, that was the asking price?
No, so originally they've asked for £330,000. Took us 2 months to actually seal the deal with him.
Is there was any challenges?
During the purchase, we found out in the basement that the water supply is run from our property straight into the takeaway next door without the permission, so obviously we had to stop it.
So your property was supplying your neighbor with the water?
Yeah, they was supplying their property.
Okay, and what is the average rent in this area per room?
It's around £130 per week per room. Our was gonna vary a bit. We're gonna aim for 145 to 165 per week, depending which room and what size we actually renting out.
Okay, currently you have now bridging loan. How much you pay monthly?
Around 1,700 a month. That's for a year contract.
Yeah, and after refinance, we estimate perhaps maybe there is a chance you're going to get something like 1,700 if the valuation will come back as 560k. So the overall cost to purchase this property, deposit, stamp duty, solicitor and mortgage advisor was around 115k. Insurance is quite high. Per year is 2,160. Why is it so high?
Because currently it's sort of unknown what actually the property is going to be. It used to be a pub with a sort of hotel above, so until we changed the title and finished the project itself, we struggled to get a company to insure it, to be honest.
Okay.
So hence the reason they just came back with a big quote.
Of course. And you will have to change the use class, yeah, to C4.
Yeah, we already applied for it in the council.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but if you are interested in property market, there are 3 ways how I can help you. If you would like to build your own property portfolio, but you don't have time and don't want to take that stress on your back, then all of my companies can help you with sourcing the property which will be below market value. Project management will handle renovation and they will supply you with all the required certificates. And after that, you can also use the letting agency, which will find you the right tenant. Plus, we have also the accountants company, mortgage advisor company. So everything is under one umbrella. Next one is joint ventures. If you would like to be part of bigger project, we can set up together an LTD company. We split the profit between us. So you are the passive investor and all the hassle is on me. And lastly, because all of those companies are constantly growing, we are hiring. We're always looking for talent. Project managers, letting agents, brokers, social media experts, video editors, and property sources. So if you already have experience, don't hesitate, send us your CV. You will find more information in the description. Thank you for your attention. Let's get back to the video. So overall costs, including the renovation, because renovation you believe is going to be around 160k, yeah?
£160,000, yeah.
So all together, you're going to spend here around 277k and 160 pounds.
Yeah.
In this deal, you will still have 35,000 pounds, which will be left. But you will get that back quite fast from your income. And altogether 11 rooms, you should get a net profit around 44k, which means as soon those rooms gonna be rented out, he should get his money back around year time, which is like really good investment. We didn't include taxes because when you invest in properties, you have different kind of costs. For example, when you make an old house to new house. So tell me, Seba, where you get money from to have another investment?
So originally we still have a kitchen company, which obviously gained the first money to buy the properties. We started looking into properties, how we can utilize those profits. And obviously as we go along, now company makes money itself from the rental, then still got a kitchen company as a backup. And it just goes in that sort of circle. Properties, refinance, kitchen companies, all adding up together into that ball.
So last question, Sebastian, what are your future plans?
So the future plans are to concentrate only on the properties. Depending how it pans out with the kitchens, we will try to sort of maybe not close, maybe sell the company, depending how what the circumstances is going to be by end of the year. If not, we're going to close the company and try to utilize our staff, physical workers, etc., into properties alone.
Okay, so just focus on properties.
Yeah, basically we've got as a family, my wife and 2 daughters, when they finish the school, move back to Poland, and by then we'll try to maybe diverse a portfolio by buying more single lets up north, and then obviously within 4 years, as our daughter finishes college, we're gonna move back to Poland to run the company from over there. Hence the reason we're trying to go away from the kitchen company, because running that sort of company faces a lot of difficulties on a daily basis, which I won't be able to deal with being abroad.
Okay. Just, to clarify, some of you might feel like some kind of anger that one person in UK can hold so many properties just in one hand. But just bear in mind that, from statistics, usually when people are passing away, this property portfolio is getting back to the market, it's getting back to common people, where now we have a situation that big hedge funds are building massive developments, hundreds and thousands of properties, and in situations like that, there is no competition and the rent is like extreme high. That means we need to defend private landlords in the UK, because otherwise, if there will be like a big corporations, you will have no choice. When there are private landlords and you are a tenant, you always can choose between which one is better for you, more suitable for you. You have that choice. With the big hedge funds, they don't pay stamp duty, so they have even lower costs than we had.
Entry level, yeah.
And also with the bigger projects, it's going to be cheaper for them because the volume is so high to buy any materials. So this is quite important. We need to defend private landlords. We need to have that possibility where someone like us who came to this country with nothing, I started in the warehouse and I built property portfolio after 11 years, 56 units, most of them HMOs. So if you would like to do the things same, just bear in mind, many property gurus will tell you like it's rainbow and butterflies and showing you the nice holiday, expensive cars, but you need to know that it's also very stressful business. So for people who don't want to deal with that, you can find more about what we're doing on our website, dovebushgroup.com. You will find the link under this description. I also provide services with over 400 investors where we're searching for properties. That's my deal sourcing company. We renovate them, and also we do letting and even accountancy. You will find the link below. So thank you very much for your invitation, Seb, and I wish you all the best. Take care.